Good morning, Meridian. Welcome to Business Buzz. My name is Michelle Leverett. Welcome to our social media program where we interview local businesses in a virtual space. This week, we are taking Business Buzz on a tour. To be specific, the Taste of Meridian restaurant tour. Every day through October 31st, we will be bringing you an interview with one of the participating restaurants on this year's Taste of Meridian tour. If you don't already know, this is a showcase of some of the great dining establishments in Meridian. This year, we have 47 food establishments participating in Taste of Meridian. Dine in or carry out with these participating restaurants, and you could win a golden meal pass worth hundreds of dollars in free food from select participating restaurants. It's as easy as taking a picture of your receipt and submitting it via our app or on our website. The Golden Meal Pass winners will be announced during a Facebook Live event on November 5th. We would like to thank our sponsors this year for making this program available and supporting our local restaurants during these challenging times. Presenting sponsors include Shamrock Food Services, D.L. Evans Bank, TDS Fiber, and Lingo. Many other businesses and media partners have helped make this great program with their supporting sponsorships. Thank you very much. You could also win one of our daily gift cards by sharing your dining experience with a participating restaurant on Facebook. Take a picture of your food, your service, or yourself enjoying the dish and tag us at Meridian Chamber, and you could be selected as our daily winner. Now, on to our tour destination stop for today. On today's episode, we will be speaking with Eric McFarland, owner of Epis, a Basque restaurant in downtown Meridian. Welcome, Eric.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Oh, very welcome. We're happy to have you. I know that Epis has been one of Meridian's fine dining establishments for over 20 years now, and it has a wonderful story behind its beginnings based on your family and an immigration from the Basque country in Spain, I think back in the early 1900s. Would you like to tell our viewers that story, Eric?
Yeah, absolutely. So Epis kind of started, obviously, when my grandma Epi was born, really. She was born in Spain in 1903. She married David and Chasti, my great-grandpa, in 1925, traveled to America in 1929, where they settled in the Haley-Bellevue area. They ran and operated a Gem Bar boarding house in Haley for many years. They had 7 kids, one of which my grandma, Josephine, one of the biggest supporters of Epis. Always on Facebook, always, spouting us off and telling everybody how good we are. But yeah, Epi, she became famous for all the meals that they prepared and her hospitality. And so in 1999, Chris and Gina, they are sisters. They opened up Epis in 1999, and it took a while, but it took off. Chris and Gina will always say that those first few years were scary and sketchy, and Chris would invite family over to come into the restaurant and make it look like it was busy here, and just to get some buzz going on, and so. That was really cool. But over the past 22 years, we've had a lot of Epis descendants that have worked here. I think 20 plus descendants that have worked here at Epis, and and then Chris and Gina decided to retire last year. That created a huge buzz around Epis. But I had been working here since 1999, and I told them I was in line and ready to take over. So, yep. So that's what we did, and that's where we're at today. So we've been through a lot. It's been fun. It's been a wild ride, but that's kind of where we're at with Epis today. So
sounds like a perfect transition since you've been there, that long anyway. So you know all the recipes.
That's right.
You got it. I do have to ask: is that a photo of Grandma Epi in the background?
Yes, that's our Grandma Epi. That was an actual drawing that was done. But I wanted to set this up here as that because, without Grandma Epi, we wouldn't be here doing all this and providing good food, good service for everybody here on a 5 days a week basis. So yeah.
Perfect. What are some of your traditional Basque menu offerings there at Epis?
Some of the more traditional stuff kind of scares people, but I try to let people know not to be scared of anything Basque. Honestly, most people are familiar with chorizo, right? A Basque sausage, but we've got some good traditional dishes. We've got some good Basque influenced dishes. When the immigrants came over to America, they used sheep herding as a way of life. And so that's where a lot of the lamb dishes come into our culture. So we do have 3 great lamb dishes. Any of them I would suggest: lamb stew, rack of lamb chops. We do leg of lamb. And then once a month, at the end of each month, we do lamb shank. And that's something that we just do the last weekend of every month, and people just go crazy for it. We also do lamb stew, inkfish. Inkfish is one of the very traditional Basque dishes. It's a Basque delicacy, actually. And, it's when it hits you right in front of you, you're looking at it and you're like, how am I going to eat this? It's all black, right? It's squid ink. But you got to try it, even if you just get some for the table to have everybody try a piece. You have to try it. It's all a good experience. Yeah,
that was the one that looked a little bit iffy to me, but I'd be game for it. So yeah. For someone trying Epis for the first time, what would you recommend as a must-have menu item?
Oh my gosh. There's honestly so many dishes that I think anything that you try, I think you'd really enjoy. If I had to say, if you're just coming through town and you've got to try something, I would try any of the specials that we run. So traditionally, you think special, you think, it's always something funny in the restaurant industry where they say, oh, it's a special, it's because you're going to get rid of it. That's not the case. That's not the case, I promise. So if we say we have something special, it really is special. It's something that we, that we've put a lot of thought and effort into to try to prepare and put in front of you and have you enjoy it. So I would always try a special. If you don't want to try something like that, with most of the time it's our fish. It's a fresh fish special that we do. I would try our halibut. Halibut's on the menu. I would try it when it's fresh and in season. But it's a citrus crusted halibut with lobster cream sauce. Just the words alone make you drool, right? But it's phenomenal. It really is good.
Oh, well, I love halibut anyway, so that sounds delicious. Yeah.
There you go.
Would you like to take our viewers on a tour of your restaurant there?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of give us a little show around. Yeah.
Yeah, you bet. Let's see what I can do here. So I'll just kind of start at the front because that's where everybody's going to come in through the front door anyways. Mm-hmm. So here we are right out front. There's the Epis sign. That's pretty famous. A lot of people like to do, selfies in front of that Epis sign. This one right here is a really good one at night because we've got some lights right up there. Just lights up perfectly for you.
Yeah.
Come on in here through the front door. And right over here is what we call the porch. It is our only private, I would consider private dining area we have. These curtains we can draw back, and there's space heaters out here, air conditioner for the winter or for the summer times. If it gets cold or hot, we've got you covered. It's no big deal.
Oh, nice. And that would accommodate a party of maybe 6 or 8?
About 8, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
if you're comfortable, if you're good family members, you can get like 9 in there, but you might have to sit on a lap.
Oh, okay.
So this is our dining room here. I'll try to get out of the way and just do a nice little spin here. So this is one little section we've got. It's real small, obviously. This is one of our bigger tables that can accommodate 8 people there. Mm-hmm. And then there's Grandma Epi there. We've got a few more tables here. And that's pretty much our dining room. It seems very small, and it is, but we try to make it work. We've got a little emblem here, which is, that's a Laburu, and that says Enchasti there. That's kind of our family name there in Enchasti. And that's the 7 siblings, Grandma Epi and David's 7 children. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm going to take you back to the kitchen because that's where I spend most of my time in the evening because I'll be cooking for you.
Uh-huh.
And so here's our kitchen. Definitely not afraid to ever show you guys our kitchen because we always keep it nice and sparkly clean.
Mm-hmm.
We pride ourselves in that. And then back here, this is pretty typical dish pit busser area. Pretty fun back here. We have a lot of restaurant talk back here. It's all good though. All good fun, all in fun stuff.
Well, very nice. And in kind of looking at your limited space, I did notice on the website that you do recommend reservations, correct?
Yeah, definitely. We would highly recommend Reservations, mainly because we're small. Small restaurant, we can fill up really fast. Never be afraid to call us and ask us, even if you're just a couple hours out. If you're thinking about dinner, just call us and ask. We're doing takeout, we're doing curbside. We've always done takeout, but right now with everything going on, we want to make sure that all the consumers have good confidence in what we can do for them. And so, we have been, really focusing on doing proper takeouts. We ask the customer what time you'd like to pick up, and then we have it ready right when you're there. It's not sitting around hours before you get there, and so we try to do that. Like I said, curbside. If you pick curbside, that's pretty much contactless. Other than us bringing the bag out to your car, I mean, it's contactless. So, yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good to know during these times. So perfect.
Yeah.
And we know that Epis, the Basque restaurant, is located in one of the quaint historical houses on Main Street in downtown Meridian. And I know you're right across from the main post office. So pretty good location there. What are your hours of operation?
So we're Tuesday through Saturday, and we open at 5:00 p.m. So we're dinner house only. We're a small business, so I always say, people call and say, "Oh, I can't believe you answered the phone. It's a Monday." Well, you know what? I'm going to answer the phone no matter when you call. I really am, except for if you call right now because I'm on a live stream with you guys.
I know this is important.
Yeah. So Tuesday through Saturday at 5:00. Weekdays we seat until 8:00, and weekends we seat until 8:30. But we don't have a necessary closing time. I mean, it's when everybody's finished eating and done, and they're finished. I mean, we want to make sure and give everybody a good long experience here. And that's what somebody actually said the other day. They said, "How long should I expect for a party of 4?" I say, "Well, we always give a party of 4 2 hours." That sounds like a long time. If you're going to go out to eat, it's like, we want to make it an experience for you.
Yeah. So if the party's going strong, you're not going to kick them out, basically.
Heck no. We'll probably join you.
Sounds good. I also did note one other thing that I thought we'd bring up. So you do cater as well, or?
Yeah, we do catering as well. Catering's down right now just because of everything going on. But I mean, we're still talking with people about future caterings and things like that. So, if you have an idea, call us. We can help you walk through it. Between us and you guys, I mean, we can always figure something out for you because we're a small business and we're willing to do that.
Yeah, well, sounds good. Good. Well, Eric, before we sign off, is there anything else at all that you'd like us to know about Epis?
No, not really. I think really just, you have to try Epis. If you've heard about Epis before, it's because, somebody had a great experience here, or their friends of a friend's had good experience here. We just want everybody to come in, try Epis, give us a shot, because, we really do appreciate every customer that walks through that door, because without them, we really wouldn't be here. So we appreciate all of our customers, and over the 22 years that we've been open, it's something that we really pride ourselves in, but very humble about as well.
Very good. Well, we're just happy to have Epis, the Basque restaurant here in Meridian. And I look forward to coming and being my first try there. So I'll try
Yeah,
some of
definitely.
it. Yep.
Okay. All right. I'll hold you to it. I'll hold you
Okay.
to it.
Thank you, Eric.
Thank you very much, Michelle. Thank you guys for doing this. We appreciate it.
Very welcome. Thank you.
Okay.
Well, to our viewers, we ask that you please join us tomorrow as we bring you to Albertson's Marketplace, where the menu choices are unlimited. In the meantime, please do your part and keep Meridian healthy and open for business.